Lads, I have just had the longest, most girthiest day in work. Either way, we're going to be looking at a little Mirage demo. I hope that transition was good. And if you're very well equipped of the brain, you may have noticed I've also got me mop chopped, you know, me wig snipped. Direct translation, of course, is that I've got my hair cut. It was getting a bit too long, boys, but honestly, I feel like they cut it a little bit too short. But either way, to the demo. Actually, before we get to the demo, I do want to thank the sponsor of this video. That is right, boys, we're once again sponsored by Skin Club. Now, obviously, if you're under the age of 18, then you should cover up your little ears. But if you are someone who enjoys a casual bit of gambling, then Skin Club is a great place to go to. Not only did they have the classic case openings, which by the way there's loads of, but there's also some other fun game modes too. Especially with the addition of free daily cases. Clicking the link in the description will take you to a place where you can have a good bit of fun, but on one condition. Please do it responsibly. This is a website for adults only, and I wouldn't want anyone to feel hard done by, and I'm sure Skin Club wouldn't either. But yeah, that's enough of that. Good website, good bit of fun. Back to the video. Now we can get into what we're all here for, the brass taxes, and it's the Funk Boy. Now you will notice that we all have knives here. That's because this is a face it game. I do know the level of the Funk Boy right now, but I'm going to save it until the end of the video. You guys can collect some data, make your guesses, and yeah, makes it a bit more fun, doesn't it? We're not here to critique the knife round, so we'll just leave that. Alright. Cheeky T-side start for the boys. The real question is, what do we do on the pistol round? What have the boys decided is the plan that we're going to stick to? There is a bit of lag from our boy, Funk. I'm going to just call you Funk to make it easy. This might not be good in the long run. The boys are making steps in under, and you are still using utility B, which kind of renders it a little bit useless. I understand you're probably going for a fake. This is a nice smoke here that blocks off short, although I can never seem to throw it consistently, so I probably need to learn that off you. But yeah, B's clear. Everyone's dead anyway. Do we win the fight at least? This would be big because obviously it opens up the site for your teammate just to run in and plant. 2v2 post plant kind of favours us. But Funk decided to stand still. And if we go back a little bit, so right here when we're holding this angle, I'm not sure whether it's the lag that you were experiencing, but we should kind of be like sidestepping or maybe like sitting behind cover somewhere. Even like just us capturing the site. Alright, I had the same problem last time where I couldn't move around the camera. Someone in the comments did try to tell me how to fix it by playing windowed borderless, but it didn't seem to work. But yeah, bench would have been a really good spot to go to because even though there's a guy like pressuring it short and you know you're holding kitchen, bench you can kind of like hold both things, you know, and you can work around the angle a little bit. And if your teammate is coming in from apps, then the short guy doesn't have much of a chance to kill him. You could peek with him, but yeah. To get to the point, standing still isn't the best option because just out of curiosity, I don't want to go back again. It's literally the first engagement. Is it this guy's perspective? I want to see what it's like from the enemy perspective to see what they saw. Can we turn X-ray off? There we go. He's coming in. It was a nice shot, but like, you know, the standing disconnected from the server. Okay, all that for fucking nothing. I don't know if that was after you like timed out or before when you were stood still, but the same rules applies for everyone. That's quite funny though. Deagle second round, maybe not the smartest move just because you have little loss bonus. If you do some quick maths, you'll get what 3,900 at the next round, which isn't bad, but we would like to get a bit more util, especially on Mirage. There's like a lot of more handy smoke lineups to use and stuff like that. Although a flash is nice. Alright, if I were to critique one thing here, it would be to take more space in Palace, because obviously the enemy are really up close on ramp. And they've smoked Palace, so it doesn't matter if you push up close to that, you know. There's going to be times on the T side where you're going to have to like expose yourself and take a risk, and your teammates are going to have to do it as well. It's just the way the side is really, isn't it? Because CT side you can kind of wait, whereas T side is a bit harder to wait. So you waiting in Palace there after the first like 10 seconds of being there, I don't think anyone's going to push, especially with the smoke. I keep switching to someone else. I'm really bad at viewing demos in this game. I need to like practice my demo viewing, I think. Is there anything to say about this? You know what I do need to say? I'm really paranoid that I'm not recording. Okay, I am recording. That's good. Why am I so high up on the webcam? Can I go further down on my chair? Oh. There we go. I'm more in frame now. That's a lot better, actually. I am really low down on my desk. I feel like a child. This isn't bad. I mean, when you look at like the whole team as a collective as well, we're kind of just looking for picks around the map. Taking the bomb to B apps alone is quite weird, obviously because everyone's at mid. Thinks better of it. Good move. Floating AK. I don't know if that was behind my webcam, but there was an AK floating. Smoking con, I like that to go to short. My god, my game is like, I'm literally shouting right now. Everyone dies. That's lovely. I would have said maybe to smoke short and go con because everyone was like down mid, outside connector. Makes more sense to smoke short since everyone's already ready to smoke con. Whereas if you smoke con like you did, and hypothetically everyone went to push short, then they'd all have to like either jump in window or boost up or run round. And it just takes a long time. And that time is obviously CTs can react and like rotate in that time. Missed molly from the CTs. We're just taking a passive route this round. We're just chilling. Not trying to get into any scraps early on. We just want to maintain this map control, which is fine. The boys are making a lot of noise at mid, and as you can see, that means that one person is playing A on his own. Even trades at mid as well. Love to see that. He hears the steps here. Obviously, Funk accidentally made a step himself, but it might have been masked by the mid boys, and he does get a nice, juicy kill onto the guy. Bit of a shoddy lineup, but will it cover the window? Not really. Oh. You know, I hate to pull you up on it here, right? And I hate to do it, because it's just one of those things that everyone does. The smoke, I'll let you get away with it because it kind of covers the angle. Well, I won't, but but right here, the molly in con was fine. I mean, your teammates are at mid, but the principles of the way you threw it was fine. But here, if someone could have seen through this, you're like peeking with the util out, and peeking with the util out is just not. It's just not it. I say it in a lot of my videos, but I mean, the molly does also go into the smoke. And in the time that you were taking, hesitating with the util, the guy snuck around to CT. So far, it's been a bit of a rough game for our boy Funk, but we can't fault him too much because it takes a lot to submit a game where you haven't had the best performance. We're all going to learn a lot from this game, and you know, and Funk is kind of throwing himself under the bus there. Bit late on the util, but I like the idea of running down mid. It's just the flash is fine. But the smoke should probably go first, you know. You should probably try and throw the smoke and then the flash because when the flash pops, you're going to have a smoke out anyway, so it kind of defeats the purpose of even, you know. But if you throw the smoke first and then the flash, then you're going to actually have your gun out, or you're going to be able to capitalize off it more. Big killing connector, and a misfight on window. That is unfortunate. That's some good mid spawns. I feel like we keep getting good mid spawns. I don't know. Opting out from the AK to the Galil for more util. And is that because we've got a plan in mind already? I think it is. We want to smoke top mid. Are we going to use the flash this round? No, that's fair. Going back with a bomb. Wants to go with the team to go to A. There's a bit of a gathering at the A site, and Funk was getting a bit of FOMO. See, 2 palace here. We should be more pushed up again with the smoke. This is literally the same situation as the other round, and it's the same mistake made. If we were close ramp, we could help out that ramp guy right now, but instead we are inspecting the bomb. But I think it's the indecisiveness, right? It's just a bit of indecisive, not really sure. Maybe giving a bit too much respect to the enemy. Important step you've just given up, because I think it might hurt it. And they've come back. A couple of times where we've accidentally made audio when we shouldn't have. And Funk calls it a GG. I don't blame you, because obviously, from your perspective, it kind of feels like you're being destroyed. And obviously, when we have X-ray and we have hindsight and we can replay each situation and break it down, it looks like really easy and not very complicated what we should do different in order to win. But when you are in a game like this, and you start to lose that, like, mental energy, then the game is going to be over, because you need the mental energy in order to think of these things that we're thinking of now. But once you start getting a little bit tilted and start giving up on the game, then that's when you start playing a lot worse, you know, because you're just not feeling it. Oh my god. Big flash. He should have swung on that. Would have not Funk, the other guy. I mean, good picking up the AK, but obviously just caught out mid, yeah. There's not much you can do in that situation, except for look at every single angle at once. What happens here? Nice shot. What is the scoreboard looking like? Yeah, it's a rough game so far. It's a rough game. And most of the situations where you died, this could be more tilting at the time, but most of the situations where you died, it's not like you've been out-aimed, except for a couple of moments. It's mostly the situations that you've gotten yourself in throughout the round, just by, like, you know, the hesitation, or it doesn't help that your whole team died. That was another piece of audio that we've given up with the molly there as well. Are we aware of the Palace player? Or is our connector player gonna run up and die to him? Nice trade. Ooh, that would have been a really big kill, because it would have been a 3v1. Although he has sold a fake, the boys have gone to B. Let's see, we'll just skip past and let's see if it works. It does, we win that round. Quick with a spin around on the smoke. Mac 10 at mid. Let's see what we try and do. Obviously, we're going to have to push here. Lovely molly. Went for the flash, but hesitated because he knew he wouldn't have his gun out in time. And he runs through the smoke. Long range fight onto the A site player. He saw another one at ticket. He was hoping for, you know, maybe a bit too aggressive outside con. It would have been good if the guy at triple didn't see you. Let me go back again. Yeah, look, you go through the smoke so unexpected, and this guy doesn't see you. You know, first instinct is to shoot him, and you do. But if we got into the other side of this con wall, like here, or even if we shot the guys and then come here, it's just this jungle player, right? If we can isolate any 1v1 duel out of the situation, and the only real possible way to isolate a winnable 1v1 duel is the jungle player, because A, he's close range, and B, he doesn't have a teammate who's like in the same area. Also, to double up, if you kill the jungle player, he was playing window, and your team, because this guy's gone, you know, looks like a fucking signature. If you kill the window guy though, then we can just easily take mid and go anywhere we want, you know, and we could even kill these two site guys as 4, but a lot of reasoning for one move, but it would have been good to kill that jungle guy in that position. To the point now where the half is kind of running away from us, down 7-2 at this point, you know, any rounds would be good. When you're 7-2 down or 7-1 down, it's hard to remember that you could still get 5 rounds in the half. 5, like 7-5 on a CT-sided map, albeit a little bit CT-sided, is really good. You win next pistol round, and before you know it, you're in the lead again. Holding for the cross with the SG. I've personally not done this before. Nearly gets his mop taken off, kind of like me. He's been down the Turks. But he's coming into Palace again. He keeps thinking that there's a lurk player here, and there is not. He is right to cut noise though. That little jump up noise, like that silent jump, does make noise the enemy can hear, although I don't think the under Palace guy was close enough to hear it. But he did seem to start looking at Palace after that. Oh. Oh. He doesn't see it. He saw him. Nice, okay. Nice and easy on the kill. You have some nice aiming ability. Good fundamentals for the game. What is the bomb doing? Okay, the bomb's coming all the way around. I'm going to skip the shit out of this because this is... Okay, we win. 2 more rounds left of the half. And, you know, we got that round. If we get the momentum for the next 2, 7-5, as I said before, carry the momentum into the next half. And you can do some serious damage. Bit of a messed up flash. Unfortunate. Hits the top of the arch. The boys are here to back him up, though. And his boys are there to block his nade. It would be good if we had a molly to bounce off of the A symbol into dark. Is that a stairs smoke or a jungle smoke? Jungle, I like that. Nice turnaround. This guy in under just whiffed. Always check that on the palace corner, you know. Always check it. It's, I mean, especially if you smoked off jungle. Because obviously the kind of crossfire is under. And then there's like the default site. And then jungle on the other side. And you can get caught in that little... Ooh, that little crossfire. But yeah, we just seem to be closing out the round. It's a team ace if blue gets the kill. Does blue get the kill? Oh, okay. It is not a team ace. But 7-4. What do you know, it? Obviously, it's a shame I can't hear the voice comms from the game, because I'd love to hear the voice comms and then let you guys know where you've gone wrong with communication or where you've gone right as well. But I can only assume what the plan is. It's an instant pre-fire on the stairs, guy. He's got a scout as well. Ooh. I like the idea, getting the info. Okay, that guy's dead. The guy's pushing. They would have seen the bomb at ramp. Look at number 4 is chasing. Look over here, he's push ramp. Do we read this? Do we think that he's push ramp? Ooh. Much like the palace paranoia from earlier, the ramp paranoia might work out. Bit of a weird step. Jumping out to stairs like that isn't... Unless you're baiting for the palace player, maybe. Even then. Better smoke this time. Improvement in the same bloody half. And it seems like we're going to get a 7-5 to go into the next half, which is really good. This is the real test, though. Do we get the... We do not. He has been sent to the Turks. I keep making haircut jokes. What was this guy's crosshair? He looked like he got really scared. Low-key kind of lucky on that kill. Should have been Funks. Nice. The Funk Boy. After watching your demo and analysing your manoeuvres, I think it's safe to say that you have a good fundamental grasp for the mechanics of the game, and you have a lot of good potential. I think the thing that lets you down is the mental side of the game. There were numerous times where you simply allow your opponent to have map control, and if you were to contest that control, then it would have made a huge difference for your team. And that's what I want to hit home about. I think that if you start seeing the game from your team's perspective as well as your own, it'll help you connect the dots as to where you should be positioned throughout the round. At this current time, it seems that you easily disconnect from the boys, and it puts you in a tough late round situation. Obviously, this is just one game where you've had a rough go of things, but going into the future, if you hone in on that mental side, alongside refining those fundamental skills, then honestly, you'll be flying. But boys, what we've all been waiting for, what rank was the Funk Boy? Well, he's face at level 6, which I think sounds about right. But you let me know what you think in the comments. Is there anything I should have mentioned that maybe I missed? Do you think that the Funk Boy should be a higher rank? Did you subscribe to the channel? Well, I look forward to chatting with you lot down there anyway. So yeah, I'll catch you later.